Just I
I know
don't
what you
think.
mean.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so it's starting now.
Mhm. So I'm gonna have a quick look. So that's Chocobo, that's Dumper. Okay, so we have Tokiwa playing as Vikings in green to the right hand side of the map as a flank, and his pocket will be PoJ Escape playing in purple as Saracens. The other pocket for PoJ will be Chocobo playing in blue as Turks, and finally we have Dodonpa playing as Chocobo's flank as a Chinese in teal. So Chinese, Turks, Turks, Saracens, and Vikings. Team random, by the way. So the civilizations will be the same for both teams. PoZ Toby playing in orange as Chinese will be up against a Dumper. His pocket will be Ding playing in yellow as a Turks. And finally we have Amundi as the other pocket Viking. And his flank will be Cloud in grey playing as Saracens. The map is a WiC map pack and it looks like no idea what the map is. Oh god.
It's like thick-ish one.
Huh?
This is like thick-ish map
Yeah.
with the gold in the center of the map.
Yes, it is. But this map, I suppose, it's kind of like a Mediterranean slash Baltic, except with little less water. So land is going to be a lot more important. Like, you can lose water and still have plenty of trade, but at the same time there's enough big fish to make it worth docking and at least trying to fight somewhat for water. So maybe we'll see two players, one player going on water. Reservoir. Thank you, Jeeks.
Like pockets?
Yes, especially for poZ, PoZ, because Mundi is pocket Vikings. I think if Cloud can wall off a little, then it's definitely worth it for the Viking player to go on water, especially as pocket position. I don't know if it's as viable for PoJ with Tokiwa being the flank position. Maybe we'll see the Saracen pocket escape go for water? I'm not sure. Mm-hmm. PoJ 4-1 or 4-2 for Jigs and Spaden. Ding plus Mundi pocket. Eddie says he gives a win to PoZ. Well, very, very interesting. Still need Rats and Kyo, says Morale. Well, do you think that PoZ are a lot weaker without Rats and Kyo? That is the question, iPhone.
Oh, well, they are all, I mean, already enough too much though. I mean, it's very strong players. Yeah. Yeah, but still, if there were Rats and Kill, it would be really strong as well.
Yeah. So do you think it'd be stronger with Rats and Kyo compared to, say, Toby and Cloud?
Can I say my personal?
Yeah, that's your personal opinion, of course.
I don't think Toby is that stronger than other guys, but other three players are really close and strong, I think.
Okay, so you think Toby's the weakest link, and if they could sub out Toby for Rats and Cure, it would make PoZ much stronger.
So yep.
Okay.
A little bit. Yeah.
No, that makes sense. A lot of players and viewers rather have been commenting on feeling that Toby perhaps is a little weaker than the other players on the team. And given his performance, it kind of does make sense. He's been slinging a lot so far in WiC, and he hasn't always made the right choices being the strongest player for his team. We'll see how he does at this particular series, I guess. So, out of all of the PoJ players rather that you know so well, who do you think is going to carry this game?
Of course, Escape.
Escape, okay. Big Escape fan, huh?
As always.
Oh, of course, as always.
And Dodonpa. I love those guys. Yeah.
Oh, I'm surprised. No Chocobo carry? Or Tokiwa carry?
Well, I think Tokiwa has really good insights and good economy, but I think like Escape is really rock, so I think Escape will carry the game.
Okay. So, out of all these players, the 4 players in PoJ, you feel like Escape is the strongest in team game, at the very least.
Yeah.
Okay.
Especially the booming. Yep.
Especially booming. Okay. Okay. So Escape's got a killer boom, and he's gonna carry this game according to iPhone. Guys, so pretty much what we expect. Jigs being a big Escape fan as well. You should tell Escape that he has many, many fans. Overseas, in Europe, in Australia even. Very, very big fans that think he's just awesome and that he's going to kill every game.
That's nice to hear.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so it looks like Tokiwa will be drushing as Viking flank and oh, he's gonna run into the TC of Cloud, right into the TC as well, into the center. Oh my god, Tokiwa. That's not too good. What is Cloud doing? Well, Cloud is FCing. I'm not sure. It looks like he's dropped 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 farms. He's got quite a few villagers on straggler trees. He's not on gold yet, and he's also taking deer with 4 villagers. This is a very interesting build from Cloud. I'm not quite sure at all what he's going for.
Might be going Castle Age.
Yeah, but he needs to be on gold. I guess the Deervilles were supposed to go on gold. Not too sure of what he was planning. So we see a bit of a wall coming up from Dodonpa. He's dropped his barracks as well, is starting to go on gold. He is not on water, so he's probably going for a flush, 24 pop clicking up, and is up to feudal age now. So having a quick look at Dodonpa. Yeah, archery range going up already for him, but he only has enough wood for 1 archery range. So maybe adjusting his build, changing his mind midway. Both of the pockets for PoJ are on water, with Escape and Chocobo both in feudal age and going for the Grush as far as I can tell. And Ding, well, Ding does not appear to be grushing, single dock. And Escape will pick a villager there from Mundi as well. Mundi did get his 3rd dock up before the scout managed to do that, so not too bad, but still you never want to lose a villager. Looks like, yep. Toby also will be going for feudal age archers. Double archery range has been dropped. 4 villagers on gold as well, and 2nd archery range coming up for Dodonpa. In the meantime, it looks like the drush from Tokiwa, well, it's mainly just been doing a lot of harassment. Idle time from Cloud's villagers there, chasing those militia around with those Deervilles, and now the militia's being cleared up. So not too badly done by Tokiwa after that horrendous start running into the TC of
still
Cloud.
Worth it.
Hmm? Still worth it?
I mean, the militias did still worth it.
Yeah, I think so. He made the best of a bad situation because running into the TC really was not a good start.
So Cloud made build the stable.
Mm-hmm.
And
oh, he's on gold now, so
he's on the gold. So yeah,
yeah.
He's going to Castle Age.
I think Tokiwa delayed him quite a lot though, because I think he wanted to go on the gold as soon as his Deervilles were finished on the deer, but because he got so much idle time, yeah, it was really late. And now Tokiwa's going feudal age archers as well. He's actually dropped an archery range, and he's setting a lot of villagers to gold. Cloud will find out, but he's got to think of some way of dealing with it, whether it be walls or, I don't know, a defensive tower of some sort. He's just got to buy himself time until he can click up, and he's actually going scouts in order to deal with the archers. On the other side though, it looks like Dodonpa is struggling a little, forced off of his gold there by Toby, who did have the better archer build there. I think it was a bit of a spontaneous decision from Dodonpa to go archers. Maybe that wasn't the plan originally, or I'm not sure why he didn't have nowhere near enough wood to drop his 2nd archery range, which has put him quite far back compared to Toby here, who's doing quite well. Neither of them having fletching. On the water, it does seem like a PoJ currently own the water, with both Chocobo as well as Escape going on water and securing water control for their team. Mundi alone, not enough, and it looks like PoJ PoZ rather. PoZ will have to give up on water soon. Those stone walls though from Dodumper will keep him nice and safe. It is a full stone wall now from Dodumper. He's just needing to finish a little bit. There are a lot of wolves though, so if he gets unlucky he could get delayed enough that Toby gets in, but it doesn't seem like that will be the case. On the other side, mass walls coming out from Cloud, and first archers coming out from Tokiwa. I don't think Cloud will be able to finish his wall before the archers reach him. Oh, saying that though, he's really close. Just, okay, he will be able to finish it on the left-hand side, so it comes down to whether he can finish it on the right-hand side. And, wait, if he can delay these archers from doing any damage just before he goes up to Castle Age, he's already halfway up, then he should be just fine. And Tokiwa actually going to shoot at the palisade. Tokiwa already up to Castle Age though, so that was a very nice transition. Reaching Castle Age faster than Cloud, who just boomed after a drush from Tokiwa.
Well, Cloud is using the scouts, 3 scouts. Yeah.
Yeah.
So he went to scout on Castle Age.
He made 2 scouts because he saw Tokiwa making those archers, but it was only 2 scouts. It shouldn't have set him back that much given how much a drush costs. And now he's losing them all because he's not paying attention. And he's lost 1 already, 1 is on just 3 health, and now Tokiwa will have his complete wall up, and Cloud still doesn't have his own complete wall up. At the same time, the crossbows are in, and Cloud has already lost 1 villager there trying to wall, forced to move his entire wood line, could lose even more. This is looking really, really bad for Cloud. And the thing is, now that they're in, Mundi could be in trouble as well, since Mundi, of course, is also going on water, is not in Castle Age yet. They can just walk over and do a lot of damage to Mundi. He's got a defensive siege workshop up, but Cloud, 2nd villager going down, still running. Even the idle time is going to be costing him dearly here. 3rd dead, 4th dead, 4th dead, 4th vill dead for Cloud, and those crossbows have already paid for themselves with, therefore, Tokiwa. This is looking very, very bad for PoZ. Looks like Cloud did manage to make a knight and just clear up some of those crossbows coming in, but 5th villager is now down as well. He's going to lose a 6th because he's not paying attention. Down it goes. Oh, Cloud. And his wall still not complete. Villager idling there. And the mangonel is out, but Tokiwa's close enough that those crossbows won't actually take any damage. Nope, Tokiwa's not paying attention. Not sure what happened there. The mangonel getting quite a few good shots off, and the crossbows taking a lot of damage. Should be able to be cleared up now by those 2 knights coming in from Cloud. However, there are more coming in at the front, and I don't think Cloud is watching there. Nope, he is watching. All fine, and Tokiwa's going to run into a TC there. On the other side, it looks like knights from Ding, as well as those archers there from Toby, trying to take down that gate quickly from Dodumper. If they get in, Dodumper's going to be in big, big trouble there. It looks like they will get in. Dodumper's villager dying off immediately, and that's enough knights there. Oh no, Dodumper's in trouble. Those knights can take down those towers as well, even with no armor upgrades. It looks like Ding's just going to get out of there for now. He wants to get through and try and do some damage, but losing 2 of those knights already to the army of Dodumper, with only 1 left. On the other side, though, now Mundi starting to take damage from those crossbows from Tokiwa as well. A knight coming in from Cloud, but Mundi's already lost 2 villagers there, and the mangonel will clear that up. That was a really nice mangonel shot, actually. And Ding actually forced to come in and try and save Mundi, who did go for the grush and is finally up to Castle Age. Toby, though, left alone there to fight up against Chocobo's plus 2 knights, and he doesn't have enough. The gate also is once again up for Dodumper, and Toby, Toby's going to lose everything here just to a 2+2 knights. There's nothing he can do to stop that, unfortunately for Toby. And saying dadgum, and actually Dodumper deleting off those walls just so Chocobo can pick off a few more of those archers now. On the other side though, oh, that was actually a very nice mangonel. I think it was, yep, that was attack round there from Cloud, and Tokiwa losing half of his crossbow army as it comes in. A spearman forward there for Tokiwa as well, starting to take down the mangonel. Ding, for some reason, not taking down the spearman, and the mangonel is in trouble now. It will go down, but the knights from Ding should be able to clear it up. Oh, well, all in all, it does seem like PoJ are ahead. They have complete water control. We see Escape as well as Chocobo adding in more fishing ships. We see the war galleys as well from Escape chasing down the last war galleys from Mundi. Mundi's going for a 1-2 TC boom. Does not have the resources for any more than that. It looks like Cloud 1, 2, 3. Third TC going up for Cloud as well, but he did need help from the other pocket, which means that Toby, of course, being set behind a little because his pocket Ding was not able to be on his side helping him out. He does have third TC going up as well. Ding 1, 2, 3 TCs up and running already as Turks. And Dodonpa, well, Dodonpa is still in Feudal Age, has not reached Castle Age yet. Having a quick look. Yeah, Dodonpa is not on his way to Castle Age. Well, iPhone, Dodonpa's so far behind is, what's going on here?
Well, he got 3-1, so 1v2, so...
Yeah.
And also, you know, yeah, the wall was broken.
Yep.
Yeah. They're fighting now.
Is Dodonpa stronger in Imperial Age, or when is he the strongest, if... in your opinion?
I don't think he played 1v1 so much, so he's not really good at Feudal Age Rush and so, but he's really impressive when he has massive armies like Imperial and Castle Age, so he will be really good in later.
Okay, so he's much stronger later on, kind of like a Paladin style, if you like. Paladin also not playing much 1v1, but a very strong team game player, and the later it gets, the stronger he is.
Yeah, basically, yeah, in that case, that's kind of same.
Okay, so Tokiwa's crossbows once again gonna come in, pick off some villagers from Mundi. Cloud's just doing a terrible job here. Oh, no offense to Cloud, but 4 dead villagers once again from Mundi. Cloud, just re-wall or do something. I mean, Cloud is really struggling, and I don't see any army from Mundi either, so what is going on here for PoZ? Third TC now going up for Mundi. He's still trying to stay on water, but he's taking so much damage on land right now, so is it worth it? Escape, though, at the same time has done the same thing as Mundi, but Escape's got a much bigger boom. 4 TC boom. While maintaining water control compared to Mundi, the Viking and Saracen players there, staying on water for their teams. Another TC coming up for Mundi, but this is a bad spot for him to be in. He's fighting this with villagers, just trying to slow Tokiwa's crossbows down, while the the mangonel rather, comes in and garrisoning up his TC now, trying to micro on water, I think, at the same time. Not really working out for Mundi. Ding once again coming in to help out. He does have bloodlines and +1 armor now. Dodonpa is finally up to Castle Age, and it looks like a forward siege workshop from Toby as well. But Dodonpa's gonna double stone wall here, and I don't think Toby and Ding will be able to do too much damage to him. I think he's stone wall behind all of his buildings now. So for PoJ, well, the Domp is quite far behind. Everyone else, though, in a really strong position. I think Ding, though, seems to have the most population in the game. 120 population, does have the Imperial Age buildings now as well. Is Ding on his way to Imperial Age? Yes, he is. He's just clicked up not long ago. So Ding going to be probably the first one in Imperial Age. Who else might I think is close? Well, Chocobo, or well, Chocobo has yet to click, or Escape more likely. Let's have a quick look at Escape. Escape is about to click up to Imperial Age now, so Ding is really playing well. At this rate, Toby is going to be in so much trouble. What are they supposed to do against a post-Imperial Age player, Ding, soon to be, and those rams from Toby as well, starting to take down those stone walls from Dodonpa. Dodompa's going to get wiped out at this rate. Chocobo's Knights, of course, do have more armor upgrades, but he's not on his way to Imperial Age yet, and Dodonp has only just reached Castle Age. So if they can just hold, Ding also going to the other side to help out against Tokiwa. How hard can Ding carry his team, and can he carry his team to victory on his own? That's the question. Ding should be illegal. Oh god.
So he must be using cheatings.
Yeah, Ding is a cheater. That must be it, right? How can he get up to Imperial Age while still having so much economy and military? It's cheating. Anyway, Cloud does have 4 TCs, losing a Mangonel for free there and 2 villagers. And he needs another Mangonel to defend. Does have a forward castle now though. And Ding and Toby now into the base of the Dumper. Ding saying back while, you know, we just wait for my Imperial Age upgrades and get out of the way of that castle, hopefully. Looks like Toby's just going to retreat into that little gap so that he can pick off as many of these knights as possible. Ding, though, with that forward castle should help out a lot. No fletching on it, so it is somewhat weaker, but at the same time, you don't want to be fighting under a castle no matter what. And I'm sure we'll see forward siege workshops from Ding as well. Forward siege workshops for bombard cannons, with Turks, of course, getting the free chemistry upgrade. Would make a lot of sense. On the other side, Tokiwa, what are you doing, Tokiwa? Tokiwa's got forward Mangonels, picking off another 2 villagers from Cloud as well. Cloud is just struggling so much this game. He's not able to do any damage, and at the same time, I don't know. It looks like Mundi has managed to take back water control though, since Escape was going Imperial Age and is going on land. Lots of Mamelukes. It's going to be Mamelukes and Hussar for Escape. So is Ding going to carry harder, or is Escape? That is the question. Now, with Escape, I think having slightly stronger economy than Ding, maybe. Ding, I favor Saracens in Imperial Age more than I favor Turks. I think Saracens are more versatile. And Mamelukes are just unstoppable.
Yeah, the population is really close, but a little bit Escape is has more populations than.
Yeah.
Oh, it's really close now.
Yeah. I'm just wondering, are the Viking players going to sling? Because if it's a sling, I think Mundi's got a bigger economy than Tokiwa, because Tokiwa's invested so much into land pressure. But on the other hand, Cloud is not walled, and at least you see Dodonpa making an attempt to kind of wall his teammates in. And Chocobo is also in Imperial Age, so it's hard to say. Ding now asking Toby to let him in. He can't walk in.
Yeah. Crossbows are disturbing.
Yeah, the crossbows are in the way. Now, even Tokiwa is in Imperial Age, and it's not looking very good for PoZ right now. 3 players from PoJ in Imperial Age, 1 player from PoZ in Imperial Age. I think Toby should be on his way up. Yep, Toby is almost in Imperial Age as well as Chinese. Viking versus Chinese, I think Chinese in Imperial Age is a little more effective. Cloud is also almost in Imperial Age, but I don't know if he's going to be able to do enough. He's still making knights, but he's going to be up against Mamelukes. And knights versus Mamelukes is not the best combination, especially with Saracens not getting Cavalier upgrade. Something to consider, of course. Is Mundi on his way up? Mundi is still in Castle Age. So it's going to be 3 each in Imperial Age, with Mundi and Dodonpa staying in Castle Age and unable to click up. I'm not sure. Yeah, I think Mundi might be slinging right now. He's just lost a lot of resources there. I think it's a good idea for the Viking player, especially Pocket, to sling. If he can sling Cloud, the Saracen player, enough that Cloud can just hold for a bit, then maybe they'll be okay against Escape, because they're really relying on Ding and Toby to push on the other side. And the Dodonpa, yeah, it is sling. I'm pretty sure it's sling from Mundi. There's no need to check. He's got no resources. He couldn't have spent it all like that in Castle Age when he was almost up to Imperial Age. With that economy size, he must be slinging. Okay. So, Dodonpa continuing to get pressured on the other side by Ding's Hussar coming in. Ding also adding in a lot of bombard cannons and Janissaries now from 2 castles. 3 castles actually at the front. On the other side it looks like they are asking for trade for PoZ. Are we seeing any trade from PoJ? They don't really have a corner secured. I think that's their biggest problem right now. Having a quick look. Can you check if how much Mundi has slung, please, in achievements, iPhone?
Okay, he's slinging like about 9,000 to Cloud.
Okay, so he's slinging Cloud as expected.
Yep.
And it's 9,000 so far. Not a massive sling, but it should be just enough for Cloud to hold, hopefully. The thing is, Cloud will be up against Arbs as well as Mamelukes. Usually you can counter Mamelukes with heavy camels, but the Arbalest will just shred through the heavy camels, so he needs siege onagers, which he is getting. He has onagers already, as well as the heavy camels, and that should be enough for him to hold, at least. Arbalest as well for Toby. He's missing the last armor upgrade so far. Chocobo going for full Cavalier though here, and Hussar. I think that's a... Is he being forced to go for that? I wonder. I mean, Tammy Ding now adding in some camels. I'm sure we're going to see heavy camel from him as well, since heavy camel is an upgrade that is just quite cheap compared to a lot of other upgrades. It does take a while, but it is quite cheap, and it looks like Chocobo with all of those cavalry units able to push back Ding and Toby, at least for a moment, but Dodonpa did lose yet another castle, and it looks like Chocobo also forced to drop a lot more castles on the other side. In the meantime, raids coming in from Escapes Sa, and Mundi's just going to stonewall himself in. And Toby saying Ding needs to shoot the castle with his bombard cannons. Toby also starting to make the transition into Chukonu, does have elite Chukonu already. I'm gonna check if Ding is getting the elite upgrade. Yes, he's getting the heavy camel upgrade rather. It is 64% complete, and that should counter everything that Chocobo is making right now. In fact, Mundi is now slinging Ding gold since I think Siege Onager upgrade is complete for Cloud, or is on the way, or Cloud is just losing so much that it's not worth it. No, Cloud does not have Siege Onager on the way, so not really looking too good on the right hand side for PoZ. On the left hand side is not looking very good for PoJ, so a bit of a trade going on. Of course, this means that PoJ now has the right-hand corner to trade from, but PoZ has a very safe left-hand corner and bottom corner to trade from as well. With the Dodonpa just being so far behind, still in Castle H, I don't think he's slinging. Can you check, please? I don't think he has the economy to sling, but
He's not.
He's not. No, he's just dying. Okay.
Yep.
So we have Mundi who's slinging and Dodonpa who's just dying. I think that means it's slightly better for PoZ. And Cloud as well, he's dying, but he's holding somewhat, you know? He's at least not dying as badly as Dodonpa is dying on the other side. He at least has onagers out as well, which will be quite good against those Mamelukes, as well as those Arbalest if only he micros it. And does not have chemistry, which means those onagers are firing quite quickly. Heavy camel as well as elite skirms at the same time. Now Chocobo though, also in trouble. Siege Ram is complete for Toby now, and Ding and Toby are just a wrecking crew on that side, pushing in so much, so fast right now. I don't know if PoJ can stop it. Ding's actually going to go to the other side as well, making Hussar as well as heavy camels on the other side, so that it will be mainly Toby pushing with some siege and janissary backup from Ding on the left hand side, and Ding will also try and defend Cloud on the right hand side. Cloud has lost most of his base now, is only left with 2 castles, and is down to 78 population. I'm surprised he's not rebooming. He should be trying to rebuild right now. Toby actually able to sling now as well. Cloud asking for food and wood there, but another castle about to go down there from Chocobo. This is... I don't know if Chocobo can hold. He's struggling so much right now against both Ding and Toby. And I don't know if Escape and Tokiwa are pushing hard enough or fast enough on the other side against Cloud. Like you said, Dodonpa's much stronger late castle Imperial Age. He's never gotten to the point where he's had a large army to control so far, you know? He's just not got much economy. He keeps dying and having to rebuild and dying more.
He finally got some resources by other players, so now he's trying to rebuild and restart fighting against them.
Is it a little too late though? That's the concern, because right now Chocobo is now losing his economy. So yes, the Domper might be able to come back in the game a little, but what's he going to be able to make? It's bombard cannons. It's not without the unique tech right now, because Ding can't afford it, it seems. But it's also siege rams, and the Chinese player also post-Imperial age now. So it's Turk player post-Imperial age. A lot of trade already for PoZ. I'm not seeing any trade yet for, okay, 2 trade units right now for PoJ. Not much either way compared to PoZ. Trade line is nice and stable already for them. They started trade a little earlier as well. And Chocobo has no castles, he has no archery ranges, so he's not going hand cannons. He's just going full hussar right now. And
yeah,
it looks like,
out of gold, pretty much.
Yeah. I mean, Cloud is also really struggling. He's on 60 population and now he's rebuilding in the back. But
he's got slings, so he can still make some armies.
Yeah, Mundi at least is still slinging him, right? And so is Toby right now. So 2 players are able to sling Cloud right now. He's got what, 1,400 gold. The problem isn't resources. The problem is he keeps getting housed. He needs someone to sling him houses and then he'll be fine. But I'm just worried for PoJ, because if this push from Ding and Toby continues, it's going to reach the trade line. And without trade, PoJ just can't do anything. Looks like Tokiwa went back on water. He wiped out Mundi on water, so he stopped the land push. But I don't know. Ding's still got a lot of units that he's not really using. If Ding uses all the units on the left-hand side, I think this is going to be a GG push. I mean, Chocobo's saved up a lot of hussar and a lot of yeah, PoJ really? I don't know. PoJ are pushing back, but Ding can be on both sides right now. And Cloud's resources, he's down to 35 population, but he has a lot of resources. I don't know why he's not using them. And Mundi's just gonna mass wall. The problem, I think, is I don't feel like PoJ are very close to reaching the trade line of PoZ at all, whereas PoZ I feel are just that little bit away from reaching the trade line of PoJ. But a very good fight now coming out.
Finally, it's trying to remake the armies, and look at the Great's population. His Cloud is only 36, so
yeah.
Now it's time to push Mundi and come his base for Tokiwa and escape.
Yep, if they can push through really quickly.
The score is now.
Yeah, the Domper's gone full elite skirms though, and that big fight they just took, I thought they were gonna win it, but they still lost it. And if they lose that fight, I don't know. I mean, look at Toby's rams, they're just sitting at the back right now. He's got 4 siege rams that he should be using right now, that he's not using. If he brings those forward, then that will be really devastating, because if you look at it, it's just not many hussar left for Chocobo, no cavalier left basically after that big fight, and they've only got elite skirms from the Domper. So that could be very difficult for PoJ to deal with. On the other side though, it looks like they are pushing very successfully against Mundi. And Escape, who's going full trash now. So let's see who can push faster.
So Mundi is full walling, like this triple wall?
Yeah, it's a triple wall. He got denied there by Tokiwa's galleon though. He wanted to wall up to the left, but he didn't get it. But he's got a lot of stone walls. And if Ding makes a few, siege onager now for Cloud as well. So once Cloud gets siege onagers, I don't know how well they're going to be pushing through these triple stone wall layers. Yep, no BBT. Well, it looks like BBT now from Toby, guys. So Ding also, Toby saying to Ding that you need to make your stables at the front. You can't have them coming in from all the way from the back. It's just not efficient enough. Mundi now up to Imperial age as well. So are we going to see Mundi maybe make some units? Mundi's making archery ranges, so he will also be making some units to defend on the other side, while we see Ding and Toby continue to try and push in towards the trade line of the PoJ team. But now these bombard towers could change it. I think they're going to change it for the poZ team. I'm going to have a look at how much stone Toby has. He's only got 20 stone left. Not much gold, but I'm sure they can sling him some. Those Chuko Nu, though, they're shredding through everything that comes near. And the siege rams as well. More forward siege workshops from Toby at the same time. He's out of stone for bombard towers, but at least these 4 bombard towers will secure this area for them. Not sure what that does, but it secures something.
Yeah.
It just... Tokiwa wasting pop with ship, wow. Oh, bit of trash talk going on between SYO and Ra right now. And Toby, well, his villagers at the front not doing anything, so he's decided that he's going to use them to take down a stable. But now we have Escape coming to the other side since he can't push against Mundi, and all those Mamelukes coming in. This is going to spell trouble for poZ. I don't know if they can stop this number of Mamelukes, even with all of those elite Chuko Nu. He does have those bombard towers though, so if he uses them really well, maybe they'll be okay. But this is the massive counter push now for the PoJ team. If they can take this fight, if they can wipe out the armies of both Ding as well as Toby here, they'll still be in a good position. And it looks like, nope, those Mamelukes from Escape going back now. He doesn't want to fight under those bombard towers. Those bombard towers are just too devastating. I think we need to see Cloud make some forward siege onages here to help out Ding as well as Toby. He doesn't need to focus just on the other side. He has managed to get back to 105 population. But look at Dodonpa, he's almost popped. He's doing really well. Cloud now struggling for gold, it seems. But, what's happening? The walls from Mundi continually getting denied. Not that Escape is investing too much into this side anymore. Not too many Mamelukes. He sent a lot of his army to the other side right now, and Toby and Ding now struggling. PoJ Noboru equals win. Yeah, that sounds about right. But it looks like we're going to see pikemen being added in by Toby. I'm not... Well, they will wipe out the army here. With all of these units from Escape coming in, yeah, this is actually not too bad for PoJ. It's a good fight. They have a lot of skirmishes there. They have a lot of Mamelukes. They have a lot of Hussar from Chocobo as well. They're cleaning up everything that poZ has at the front. They are pushing Ding and Toby back. And now the siege rams coming in from Escape as well. This is a really, really good fight for PoJ, and I think this is going to turn the tide. We are seeing a siege onager from... Okay, Cloud has forward siege workshops now, so maybe that will help out a little, but it's so back and forth, so back and forth. Both teams now having full trade, and so many Hussar from Escape, so many Hussar from Chocobo. And Ding is just losing everything. More and more bombard towers coming up for Toby at the front, but he's moving them back because he's getting pushed back further and further behind. The siege onagers coming in, getting picked off by the Hussar mass immediately. Not really able to do much damage, and more siege rams now being added in by Chocobo as well. Escape is cleaning house on the left hand side. Yes, Ra, really. Anyway, it looks like Ding saying that they need to GB and try and regroup a little with all those bombard towers from Toby going down. Ding now slinging more stone to Toby. And on the other side, the push has basically stopped. So Mundi managing to stop that with the help of Cloud, well, mainly his mass walls. It looks like Tokiwa has managed to come in though towards the top left-hand side of his wall, rather. Siege onagers coming in, but that is a big hill. That is a lot of galleons as well from Tokiwa, and poZ getting pushed back on both fronts now. Yeah, they're not massing army right now. I think the unit composition is better for PoZ, but they're not using their units as effectively. Like Siege Onagers from the Saracen player, we have Chukonu from the Chinese players, Halb's now finally being added in by Toby as well. They had Bombard Cannons, Janissaries. I don't know.
So Tokiwa in the stone wall, so now Mundi is getting the trouble on, you know, the Galleons working really well. Like all of the pikemen of Cloud was lost by those, and you know.
Yep. And the Siege Onagers from Cloud as well. He lost them to Rams, which is really unfortunate. Forward Siege Workshops from Tokiwa on the other side as well. And I think Cloud just needs to micro those Siege Onagers. There's so many Siege Rams coming in though from Escape right now. Escape is doing a great job with this. And Ding is losing all of his Asa as they come in. But the thing is, I think Toby's managed to mass quite a lot of Chukonu up again. How many castles does Toby have? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 castles at least for Toby that I can see at the very least. And Ding saying Cloud. So I guess they're not too happy with Cloud. Oh, they're probably looking at the Siege Onagers from Cloud dying before they get one shot off and they're like, Cloud. Who can blame them though? I mean, Cloud, that micro has been a little poor this game. Talgaby. The middle island? Yeah, I know. Toki was taking gold there, but, you know, everyone's trading. But here for you, Ra. For you. Tokiwa's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 13, plus 5, 18 villages there. Even counted for you. How kind of mine. Anyway, it looks like Ding and... Oh my god, Cloud almost hit the Chukonu there of Toby with his Siege Onager. That was so close! Cloud! Please, Cloud! Oh no, this is over. This is over. Yeah. Escape now with Siege Onagers, and I think PoJ have this in the bag, with the Siege Onagers from Escape going to be the changing factor. As well as the fact that... Yeah, the fact that Cloud can't aim his Siege Onagers in the right direction probably doesn't help.
And he's losing another one.
Yeah, Cloud, please, Cloud.
He lost all of the SO of him now.
Oh god. This is amazing in not a great way. And now Ding's gonna lose all of his Janissaries to the Siege Onagers there of Escape. And there's Chukonu there as well. Cloud gets a 2 for 1. Wow, nice performance there by Cloud. And he gets a 1 for 1. He gets a lot of skirmishes. Are we seeing the comeback of Micro King Cloud? I don't know. Bombard Cannons now being added in by Chocobo. He has the unique tech, which is something Ding doesn't have yet. So he's got 14 range on those Bombard Cannons. Oh, that shot from Escape on those Janissaries from Ding. Oh, that was so painful. It was like 10 Janissaries dead in one shot. Cloud just casually walking in with the Siege Onagers again. Toby gonna get flattened. Ding gonna get flattened. No one takes care of the Siege Onager, and...
So they really take back on the top side.
Yep. And I think...
And you know,
PoZ
at the same time,
is holding barely on the right hand side, but Mundi's going back on water now. He's gonna try and take a bit of control, but I don't think they can stop it, not with this micro from Cloud, you know? Escape's micro has been very good. You have Chocobo who's microing his Bombard Cannons very well. You see the Bombard Towers with the extra range from the Turkish player, Chocobo instead of the Chinese player, which is what PoJ did. PoZ did, rather. So PoJ are playing this a lot smarter than PoZ did.
So did you notice Tokiwa landing on the south side?
Ah, no, I didn't, but nice. Very nice. Looks like Ding will clear it up though. Oh no, he's going!
So he's making really many galleons. I mean, Tokiwa?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's going champions and pikes. It's actually being quite effective against, well, Mundi has fully upgraded Arbalest. Ding is sending Janissaries there as well. And he's making watchtowers in the trade. Watchtowers. Yeah, that's an interesting choice. But yeah, Ding and Toby have been pushed back to where they were about 25 minutes ago. And I think with the bombard cannons with the extra range coming out from Chocobo, the siege onagers from Cloud are going to be a lot less effective now. Plus the fact, of course, that you said Tokiwa with that landing. I don't think the landing is going to be very successful, rather. But at the same time, it's going to distract the PoZ team enough that they can push on the other side against Toby. It doesn't have to actually kill them. It just has to distract them for long enough. And Mundi losing on water as well. He's not able to take the water back from Tokiwa at the same time. But I think the most important thing is the push on the left-hand side right now. Because I think Tokiwa is going to get cleaned up sooner or later. It's just a matter of time right now. Ooh, Dodump is also landing though. That's nice. Like Cav. Yeah, but watchtowers.
Trying to get their trade, I think.
Yeah, I'm not so keen. Maybe if he upgrades guard towers. Okay, they're guard towers now. So Tokiwa is upgrading his towers. No problem, guys. Don't worry. They'll kill the trade off slowly but surely. It's gonna be a nuisance to deal with at the very least. But somehow Ding and Toby are just holding. By the skin of their teeth right now, just holding. I don't know though. A siege onager's coming in. Oh, let's watch them on these Chukonu. Toby's running now. You don't want to fight against the Chukonu. Ding has the Ding has the unique tech, the +2 range on his bombard cannons as well now. So he's equal with Chocobo, and he's picking off those siege onagers quite well. But the Mamelukes also coming in. Ding's gonna lose a lot of that. And let's watch. No, he didn't get much there with those siege onagers actually. Surprisingly enough, oops. I'm kind of surprised by that. I thought he would get so much more out of those siege onagers. He will get one. Okay, one bombard cannon with that. But the push continues from the PoJ team. In the meantime, the Dompa going Cavalier, fully upgraded Cavalier in fact now, and this landing actually will be successful. Tokiwa's is basically gone. But I think Dodompa's is going to be much more effective than Tokiwa's just because of the unit choice there. The champions are still left, Mundi losing a lot more economy. Ding is not happy. The watchtower, guard tower now push rather, from Tokiwa continues into their trade. And I think we're going to see PoZ call the GG soon. Enemy, yeah, losing the... Yep, go on. iPhone?
Yes?
Yes. Sorry I interrupted you. Please go on.
Oh, just I was telling you that Tokiwa is still building the tower, and PoZ be surely lose the trades.
Yeah.
You know, the cavalries of the Dompa is also raiding their trades, so yeah, I agree with you. They will call GG really soon.
Yeah, they can't hold against this, and they are losing too much trade. They're getting pushed back. Toby's getting pushed back, and Ding on the other side. And at the same time, they're losing quite a bit of, well, it's not a lot of trade, but quite a bit of trade here to both the Dompa as well as Tokiwa. And I feel like PoZ are not in a good spot mentally right now. They're probably really not happy with Cloud right now. Yeah, maybe it's better just to start over with a clean slate and try come back after that, but oh no, escape, losing 2 trebuchets to the bombard cannons immediately there from Ding. Siege Onager from Cloud once again will just shoot nothing and die because Cloud. I've decided that's just the thing because Cloud. What is Cloud doing? Why did he get chemistry? Was he making anything that required chemistry? I'm just surprised he got chemistry, because if he's going full siege onagers, I think it's actually better not to get chemistry because your siege onagers will fire faster.
Yeah.
Anyway, the bombard cannons there from Chocobo gonna do a lot of damage. Yep. Well, it looks like PoZ have managed to clear up Tokiwa and Dodonpa for now, and their trade line is now pretty much cleaned up. The stables from Dodonpa still garrisoned, but Tokiwa landing more villagers over from the center island. I think he took them from. He's mined out all of the gold there now.
I didn't see it. Oh my god.
Yeah.
He's still trying to do it.
Yeah, he's trying again.
You know. And Dodonpa is also making cavaliers, keep making it.
Yeah. Well, he's got them garrisoned inside his stables for now, so that he can release them once he's got that nice mass of cavalier.
Yeah.
The rocks fall down faster? Pretty much the same anyway. You know, effect is the same. But chemistry as an upgrade, is it worth it though, getting it? That's a question when you're going full siege onagers. Well, it looks like Escape and Chocobo just continuing to push with all of those siege onagers as well as those bombard cannons, and just a lot of heavy camels now being added in by Escape to deal with the camels there from Ding as well. Mamelukes, well, I think Mamelukes versus heavy camels, it's more worth it to go heavy camels. Toby also with the heavy camels, so he's mixing in camels with his Mamelukes. Keep in mind he doesn't actually have any castles on this side of the map as well. So going heavy camels means that he can have barracks, well, stables rather, that are closer to the front on the left hand side, while all of his castles are on the right hand side. And yeah, I think Mundi's just noticed the other forward coming in from the PoJ players, Tokiwa, and of course Dodompa's original forward, Toby, still making those bombard towers. Of course now taking down those stables from Dodonpa, but they're being a big nuisance here for the PoZ team. On the right hand side though, it looks like a bit of a push.
Lots of trade cards by Tokiwa's.
Oh right, yes, the Arbs from Tokiwa. That's not really good at all. They didn't really pay attention to their trade. Yeah, Toby's got a lot of gold still, so I guess he can sling it to his teammates if they need it. But it looks like Cloud wants to push on the right-hand side. See a lot of siege rams coming out, but we see already defensive siege workshops. Well, Escape was using them offensively earlier, but those siege onagers there from Escape going to be able to prevent, I think, Cloud from getting through those fortified walls of Tokiwa rather. And Mundi's completely off water. He's got siege rams patrolling. He's trying to come back on water, but Tokiwa's controlling the water very well right now. And it looks like Toby's going to lose yet another castle, which means Toby has, well, 2 castles left for Chukonu. Not that he really wants to go for Chukonu with all of those siege onagers floating around. Yeah, I don't know if Cloud's going to be able, if they can get into the trade maybe of the PoJ team. They do have quite a lot of units there from Cloud, so let's see how much Cloud can do. He's gonna lose it all to siege onagers because Cloud. And Ding actually wants to call the GG. We need onager, son. Okay. So they're asking for onagers from Cloud on the other side, but Cloud of course is not microing them on the other side even if he makes them, so what's the point? And it looks like Tokiwa should be able to re-wall here because Cloud's also not paying attention. No, Cloud has some Arbs left just sitting there, and well, on the other side it looks like Cloud has no siege workshops left, so there will be no onagers. Well, he's got 2 actually, 2 on the right hand side. But bombard towers from Chocobo on the right-hand side, mass bombard towers also from the Dumper just to protect their trade. Very nice quick defense from the PoJ team, and I don't think any raids coming in from PoZ will do a lot of damage to the trade of PoJ. Also, a lot of pikes being added in by Tokiwa, as well as heavy camels from Escape, and this push from Cloud is doomed to fail at the same time. Lots of units, I don't know, they cleaned it up, I think. Yeah, they managed to clean up the forward from Tokiwa and the Dumper, but the damage is done. I think the morale for the team is just looking very, very weak right now. Ding is not too happy. No doubt Toby also struggling a lot. It looks like Toby actually making the transition into Cavalier, just like the Dumper. So both teams mirroring each other's unit choices right now, with the Turk players going for bombard cannons and janissaries, as you would expect. Saracen player, well, Cloud has not gotten any Mamelukes because he has no castles, but we do see the siege onagers from both of the Saracen players as well. Oh, that massive siege onagers though from Escape. What are you supposed to do against that many siege onagers? It's just too much. Ding losing all of his janissaries there. He's gonna lose a castle here as well. Oh my god, there's like 10 there. It's pretty much unstoppable. And it's backed up by a lot of army as well.
Is still putting the bomber towers there.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think Ding wanted to call the GG earlier. It looks like Cloud and the rest of the team weren't willing, but I'm pretty sure they're going to say it anyway soon, because Cloud cannot push on the right hand side. He's been pushed back. It's just a continual pushback there by Chocobo and Escape, forcing Ding and Toby further and further back. It's little by little now. It used to be very fast all the way down, but now it's slowed down a little, but still making progress.
Yep.
Okay. And not the most impressive performance from Cloud, I will say that much. And Ding's about to lose the rest of his janissaries. Got a lot of camels going somewhere. Are they in the trade again? Yes, the Dumper's into the trade once again with Cavalier and killing off a lot of villagers from Mundi at the same time. Heavy camels from Ding and Toby to try and deal with this. But that means they have no units at the front. Everyone sent all of their cavalry back. And we have Cloud Siege Onagers just casually sitting around. Better than shooting his own teammates, right? That's how I like to sum it up. You know, Cloud's not being Cloud when he's not shooting his own teammates. Anyway, Mundi's going to fortify wall everything up. This was really just a disappointing performance from Cloud in the micro department. Not doing enough for his team. And the push continues. The second to last castle from Toby starting to be taken down. Cloud actually adding in heavy camels, missing the last attack upgrade. Trying to push on the other side rather unsuccessfully against both Escape as well as Tokiwa. Mainly just a few pikes from Tokiwa wrecking him right now. Could I please select Cloud View for a second? Sure. This is Cloud View. View lock will not work, by the way, because Cloud is not host, so I'm not going to bother wasting my time on that. But if you look at it, he's 170 population, he's got a hell of a lot of resources in the bank. We see Mundi now trying to go on land as well, making some arms as well as some forward barracks, and they are taking down the walls now of Tokiwa, having quite a lot of siege rams out as well, so they're going to continue trying to push on the right hand side, but their push is nowhere near as fast as the push on the left hand side coming in from the PoJ team. So many siege rams from Dodonpa being released at the same time. I don't think PoZ have anything to stop this. It's a ram train. There's about 20 of them there. And they counter janissaries, they'll counter, yeah, pretty much everything. Obviously Cavalier and heavy camels aren't too bad against them, but in this mass, it's just trouble for PoZ. Trouble all around. Last castle from Toby surviving for now, but look at the siege onagers coming in from Escape as well. Escape actually managing to keep a lot of his siege onagers alive. You'll notice that big difference between Cloud is Cloud's been running in with his siege honors one by one and dying, whereas Escape has mostly been keeping them together towards the back, nice and safe, ready to use when he needs them, and bringing them forward when required. I love how Cloud asked for gold when he had 900 gold left, and Toby slings him 1,000. Anyway, looks like a bit of a pushback on the left-hand side, and on the right-hand side, it's well, it looks like Mundi and Cloud are going arbalest against siege onagers. Well, they are mixing in heavy camels and some champions, soon-to-be champions. Long swords now, right now, for Mundi. But it's a stalemate once again, it seems. The castle from Toby has yet to go down. I think Chocobo is focusing it down now. Mundi also slinging food to Cloud. Please talk about Tim Tams. Yeah. 13-year-old kid. 14, please. Let's get my age right at the very least. Ooh, nice sneaky bombard towers from Chocobo there. They're actually killing the units from Cloud as they come out, because Cloud doesn't pay attention. But those siege onagers, you see this little gap just in between the walls of Tokiwa. It's gonna do a lot. Is anything into the trade of PoJ? No. Nothing has managed to make its way into the trade yet. Neither Mundi nor Cloud managing to reach the trade of the PoJ team so far. But Ding and Toby still holding on for dear life. That castle from Toby, though, why is it not dead yet? The Dumper once again heading straight for the trade with quite a lot of Cavalier, and it is not fully walled right now, so that could be trouble right now for the PoJ team. Also having a look at all of the wood on the map. If you have a quick look, I think most of the wood on the map has been completely taken. I'm just going to scroll through, have a quick look. So there's not much wood left for PoZ. Having a look at PoJ's map, well, there is not much wood left for PoJ either, so both teams going to be running out of wood soon and really just relying on trade profit. So this is one of those games where wood will become a very, very important resource as well. One forest left here for Escape, and I think they've cleared out every other forest on the map. And let's have a look. Yeah, Dodonpa into the trade again. Mundi. Someone, wall, please, for PoZ. You guys need to wall. But it looks like siege rams once again coming in now from Mundi. Gonna try and take down that bombard tower. And oh, there's an onager there from Tokiwa, but it's not shooting at the right thing. Mundi still not having the critical upgrades on his champions. Tokiwa having fully upgraded champions, of course. And trying to take down those bombard towers so they can push in through the right-hand side. Are we going to see one of those games where it has to be the players just run out of wood on the map to call the GG? Is this one of those games? Because right now it's looking like it will be. Well, you know, the thing is, Cloud has just been... I think if Cloud had played that better, I feel like Ding and Toby could have won the game.
Yep.
Because really, it felt like PoZ was doing really well on the left-hand side, but Cloud died really fast on the right-hand side, and then he did nothing for a long time. And when he finally got siege onagers, he didn't micro them. So,
yeah, I'm really afraid they did this, but Cloud was not really good in this game.
Yeah. How much would they have in the bank? Okay, having a quick look since it feels like this is the last hurrah for PoZ. Dodonpa also adding in those heavy camels now, still not walled at the trade, so they're gonna go straight for that again. Cloud's got about 1,000, 800, 900 for Ding. Oh wait, what is that? That's a forest! And Chocobo's going to secure it. 1,000 for Chocobo, 800 for Mundi, none for Tokiwa, none for Toby, 4,000 wood for Escape, 1,200, 1,300 for Dodonpa. So it looks like Escape's got enough wood to supply his whole team for a long, long time.
Yeah, he could sling as well.
Yeah. The food price, look at the buy price for wood. People have been buying wood right now. Buying 206 gold for 100 wood right now. Yeah. Unfortunate. Well, I'm just kind of waiting for the GG call, because if you look at the map, I think it shows all the wood that's been taken. It's just all orange now. A lot of idle units, idle vills from Cloud actually. And it looks like their push has been defeated on the other side. On the left side, Cloud gonna lose another siege onager for nothing. Did they get in the trade again? Yes, they did. The Dumper got in the trade again, as expected, because no one stonewalled it. Oh, Mameluke's being added in by Cloud. Where did he get the stone for a castle? He must have bought it. Yeah, Cloud, so he bought the stone for one castle. Hooray. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on. But I'm not an admin, so yeah, if both teams agree for Eddie to watch, then there's nothing that can be done. Anyway, Chocobo losing some bombard towers at the front, but Dodonpa and Chocobo pushing through the left-hand side. They're going for the last big push into the trade of PoZ there, with Arbalest, with Camels, with bombard towers, with Mamelukes. It's going to be the big fight that ends the game. I've said this like a few times. I really thought it was going to happen a few times, but maybe this will be the one. And Ding going ... I think we're gonna see it. We're gonna see it. We're gonna see the GG call. Well, a lot of siege onagers from Cloud coming in, but I don't know if he's gonna micro them. Like, that's the biggest problem right now. Are we gonna see micro? Micro away, my friend. Micro away, because your trade's about to die. Why is Eddie and Spec? Both teams agreed. Basically. I don't get a call, you know, this is not my choice, this is not something that I can decide. So, if both teams agree, then any player can spectate. And they've agreed to allow Eddie. GG has been called, by the way, guys. As expected, finally. I think they were running out of wood because there was literally no wood left to take on the map for PoZ. Or PoJ, I think. I'm just having a quick look at it. Yeah, I don't think there was any wood left. It was a long game. 1 hour and 42-minute game. So having a quick look through achievements. Well, Mundi obviously going to have a low military score because he was slinging for so much of the game. MVP going to Escape and Toby. So, Toby doing quite well this game, actually, and really Cloud was the disappointing one for me. I think Toby played quite well, and his push with Ding was very, very good. Unfortunately, not able to push right into the trade line of PoJ, with Escape coming right at the right time, last minute, when they needed him, and saving both Chocobo and Dodonpa. Trade profit, having a quick look at it, Toby having 66,000 trade profit, 60,000 for Chocobo, 58,000 for Mundi, and, well, everyone else sitting on 20-odd, 30,000. So mostly just Toby and Mundi and Chocobo having a lot of trade. Units killed and lost. Cloud, 659 units killed, 908 lost, 119 largest army. Escape, having a look at it, 1,061 killed, 778 lost. How much sling did we see? Escape sent 15, almost 16,000, received 8,500. Cloud received 74,662 resources in sling. Toby slinging 40,000, Mundi slinging 57,000, Ding also receiving 24,000. So a lot of sling going on for PoZ. Dodonpa only receiving 20,700, so doing quite well with a lot less sling.